In today's video, I am going to be talking about some scary, creepy, weird religions that you may not know about. Like always, I say at the beginning of these videos, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, if you are an artist that likes horror and you like to listen to some creepy, horrible facts about history or conspiracies. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, whatever there is these days that helps you get in touch with the content that I am putting out. I will keep this intro short because there is a lot of religions that I'm going to get through today. But if you don't already know, I am not a religious person. I feel as though religion is a control mechanism and a money-making scheme that someone cultivated way back to make money. And they're a very, very, very smart person. That's all I can say about it. If you're part of a religion, that's fine. You do you. But yeah, it's not for me at all. Now, the first religion that I want to talk about is Satanism, aka the Church of Satan. And it was founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey. This is a cult of devil worshipping and a rejection of God. They do rituals and magic to evoke Satan himself. They believe that Christianity is repressive and hypocritical. The religion isn't evil and wants people to focus on the humanistic side and rebel against the teachings of mainstream religions. This is represented by an upside-down pentagram. Now, this religion doesn't sound overly scary, but there is definitely a radical side to Satanism that basically goes into sacrificing animals and all that sort of stuff, and even people. There is actually too much conflicting information on the internet about this particular religion, so I only just sort of kept this one pretty short and just come up with your own sort of scenario for this particular one, or do your own research on it and have a look at all the sort of different interpretations of this one that you find. Number 2, Church of Euthanasia. Founded in 1992 by Chris Corder and Robert Kimberg, this religion believes that there should be a voluntary population reduction through suicide and abortion. Their slogan is, "Save the planet, kill yourself." Death must be done by oneself and not through murder. This religion has also been named the suicide cult. The church allegedly has instructions on how to kill yourself by a number of different ways. And this particular religion also thanks people for not breeding and producing more people on this planet. Number 3, Aum Shinrikyo. This is a Japanese cult founded in 1984 by Shoko Asahara and has a doomsday belief that makes them do sarin attacks that have killed several people over the years. A sarin attack is an act of causing chemical terrorism using sarin, a toxic synthetic compound causing suffocation and respiratory paralysis. This cult killed over 14 people in a subway in Tokyo in 1995 by releasing this sarin toxin. They believe that Armageddon is inevitable, that will result in global war, and non-members will go to hell. This religion is full of terrorism and murder via chemical warfare. Shoko was caught and sentenced to death in 2004 and was executed in 2018. Number 4, Scientology. Founded by L. Ron Hubbard in 1954, this religion believes that a human is an immortal and just a soul or spiritual being living in a physical body that needs to be audited to bring forth traumas to be dealt with so that you can be clear. Being audited is a series of questions that are asked to members so they can get to the bottom of the distresses in their lives. It focuses on the Thetan, which is a being that lives in us all, that is trapped in people and must be purged, as it can follow you through your multiple lives and multiple lifetimes. All it takes is a Google search to find that this religion is toxic and brainwashing, and it dates back centuries. The Thetan has a past life and is a part of the extraterrestrial. culture. The auditing process allows you to recall these past lives. This is just weird, this one. Like, this one really just gets me. And the amount of celebrities that are in it is kind of scary. Number 5, vampirism. This religion or way of life is the culture of people that class themselves as vampires and enjoy drinking blood or bloodletting. It can be through means of artistic, fetish, spiritual, and the most dangerous, blood sport, which consists of cutting a person to feed off their blood or drain them to use the blood for rituals. This can lead to a sexual nature as well. Bloodborne diseases and accidental drainings can and have happened, but this must be practiced to be in the cult. This can also lead to murder due to some cults sacrificing people in rituals or through bondage, which can be too rough, which ends in accidental death. Number 6, Aghori. Founded in India in the 18th century, this is a Hinduist belief system that involves rituals of eating the flesh of human corpses. The Aghoris devote themselves to the Hindu god Shiva. They believe in reincarnation, but they aim to break the cycle to achieve transcendence. This is reached by eating human corpses. They eat the recently deceased, which they either do within their own group or retrieve the bodies that the other villagers have thrown into the river and are drifting downstream past their tribe. They also use every part of the corpse. Example, skulls become bowls to eat out of, etc. To transcend, they must face death and smear cremated remains from head to toe, warding off disease. Number 7, Aetherius Society. Founded in 1955 by George King, this is a relatively new religion that centers to help advance humanity and solve the Earth's problems. Also called the UFO religion, they say that the religious figures came from different planets and descended on Earth to teach their ways. Krishna is said to be from Saturn, Jesus and Buddha from Venus. They also practice alternative medicines and spiritual healing. They also believe that the cosmic master will land on Earth again to meet with the leaders of Earth. The corrupt will be punished and removed from Earth, and Earth beings will enjoy a new era. Now this is a religion I could get behind. This one, not too bad, but still a religion. Number 8, Pana Wave religion. This is another new religious group that is an offshoot of the Signo Shoho. Founded in Tokyo in 1977 by the woman named Yoko Shino, this religion believes in warning the human race of the evils of electromagnetic waves that are built by the Pana Wave laboratory. Members dress in all white because they think that it wards off the electromagnetic waves. They also drive white vans and live in places that were least affected by the waves, which usually are camping in remote places. Chino eventually got cancer, so the members moved her to the mountains to try and protect her because they believed that if she died, so did mankind. Chino died in 2006 at age 72, and mankind is still here. Number 9, Order of the Solar Temple. Founded in 1984 in Switzerland by Luc Jouret and Lucas Perec. I hope I pronounced those right. This religious belief system centers around the Knights Templar. This cult is well known for murders and mass suicides in France, Switzerland, and Canada in 1994 and 1995, calling them interstellar transport rituals. They believe that Earth would face a catastrophic event in the 1990s that will help enter a higher spiritual plane. Once the world ends, the members will be transported to a planet orbiting the star Sirius to live out their afterlife. This will bring the second coming of Jesus, the solar God King. Number 10, Nuwaubian. Founded by Dwight York in 1967, this is a new religious movement centered around mixing black supremacist ideas with Egyptology, with beliefs in UFOs and conspiracies to do with the Illuminati. They believe that Caucasians have not been chosen to lead the world as they lack true emotions. York is serving 135 years in prison after being convicted of child trafficking for molestation, rape, racketeering, and fraud in 2002. He is still alive today and is 86 years old. Number 11. Pastafarianism. Also known as the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, is a social, intelligent design movement that kind of takes a hilarious satire view on religion. Created by a 24-year-old Bobby Henderson in 2005, this religion's beliefs are that the almighty creator is a flying spaghetti monster and it created the universe. Henderson has said that he doesn't have a problem with religion, he just doesn't like it posing as a science. He believes if God does exist, he would have a sense of humour. Pastafarianism became an internet phenomenon after he posted a letter about it on the internet. The monster created the universe after getting drunk and causing Earth to be flawed from this. The afterlife has a beer volcano, strippers, and prostitutes. Number 12. Heaven's Gate. Founded by Bobby Nettles and Marshall Applewhite in 1974, this was a new religious movement with beliefs mixed with Christianity and ufology. The group believed that they would biologically and chemically be turned into extraterrestrial beings, and a spacecraft would transport them to heaven. They only referred to their bodies as vehicles. In 1997, 39 members died via suicide after Applewhite told them that they needed to abandon their bodies to achieve next level. This is a very renowned case. People would remember this one by the bunk beds and the people being covered up with, they all were wearing the same outfits, same shoes, and very, very, very creepy. Number 13. The Creative Movement. Founded in 1973, the Church of the Creator was created by Ken Klassen, but due to his suicide in 1993, Matt Hale is now the leader since 1996. This group is based around neo-Nazi or subhuman members being racist skinheads committing violent acts towards Jews and dark-coloured people. The founder states that whites and mud races can no longer live on the same planet. This group attacked a lot of sociopaths and other horrible violent people, which led to shooting sprees in heavily coloured skinned locations. Hale was sentenced to 40 years jail in 2004 for soliciting murder. And the last one is number 14, Raelism. Founded in 1974 by Frenchman Claude Vorilhon, this is a UFO religion and a form of ancient astronaut theory that states that an extraterrestrial race called Eholum created humanity with advanced technology. Humanity is the result of human hybrids. Raelism follows Star Trek and Eric von Daniken's book, Chariot of the Gods. The Elohim are divided into 7 different races, but they are forbidden to draw them. So there is no depictions or drawings of these particular beings because they're not allowed to draw them. Okay. They came from the planet Riel, outside our solar system, but within the Milky Way. They also believe that all gods in religion are misinterpreted and are actually aliens, not spiritual beings. And there's a part of that religion I do believe, and I do believe that the gods are actually extraterrestrial. So what did you think about those crazy, weird, scary, creepy religions that I mentioned in this video? When I started delving into it, I didn't realize that this was the kind of religion that is out there in the world, and some of them are tribal in tradition, with people who don't have technology, that they have created their own cults and traditions over the years with their ancestors. So, like, I will say one thing, that there is more evidence that aliens do exist than there is a god. But the illustration I did for this video was just of a horrible sort of alien infused monster that's dressed up in some fancy sort of popish type get up, and he is covered in blood and is trying to basically push his views on everybody, and that's what it's all about. And sort of the blood splatter and all that, to me, sort of represents the complete hypocrisy of it all, and how I feel as though religion is something that people like to hide behind, and a lot of them think that they can repent for the sins that they've done that week when they go to church on a Sunday, and I honestly don't agree with that. But I'm going to cap it off at that before I say something even more provocative, I suppose. That's if this even is that way. I'm not too sure what people find offensive these days, because I don't find anything offensive. So anyway, I am out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learning some stuff about religion. By all means, go and research some of this stuff yourself. There is so much out there. There is so many different aspects to these religions that I have read out. Like, if you can go to Wikipedia and just read like so much more in depth. I just covered the bulk of the religion in a nutshell. Yeah, it's interesting what is out there. Because there was a lot that I had to get through, I sort of had to cut it down. But anyway, I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.